Hi friends, this is Elle and I'm back with another video about how to identify manipulative phrases. So on this channel we talk about personal development, taking accountability for yourself and your actions, and personal growth. Also emotional manipulation, and how to identify those things in a relationship, any type of relationship, all across the board in the personal relationships, work, romantic relationships, friendships. You just want to be able to recognize those kind of things because people will try to manipulate you, and if you're not familiar with it, don't come from an environment where this is done, or you have grown up in an environment where you have been manipulated but you didn't know that that's what was going on, you wouldn't be as sensitive to these things as somebody else would. So I'm going to give you 4 phrases, manipulative phrases to look out for when you're meeting someone, or even if you're in a long-term relationship, because like I said, you could have been being manipulated and not know that you were being manipulated. So the first one is excessive flattery or charm, and someone telling you that you have like beautiful eyes, or I love your smile, or I never met anyone like you, or you're you're like my best friend, like I've known you in another life kind of thing. It's nice because everybody wants to feel that the person that they're interacting with likes them and actually sees them and think that they're great. However, the flattery could be coming from a manipulative place. So flattery is a lie when it's used for personal gain or for someone to gain control over you. So when someone comes at you, especially when you're first meeting them, and they got a bunch of compliments and promises and all the things that we're gonna do, and we're gonna do all these things in the future, and you can't really get any truth. It's like a lot of things that we're gonna do in the future, and right now it's like just so great that we have each other and we'll just figure it out. You want to be cautious. You want to take your time. If you've already put in a lot of time, you kind of want to gradually pull back and see where the relationship is going and see what intentions the person actually has. So number 2 would be guilt-inducing language. So someone wanting to make you feel responsible for their feelings or their actions. So it's an example would be like if someone says, like you guys have a kid together and you're listing out the things that you want the kid to do for chores, and the person tells you like, oh well, they're not gonna want to live here or live with you or live with us long because you're making them do chores. Like that's just a way of trying to control what you have planned on showing or wanting the child to do, and because it doesn't coincide with what they would want them to do or how they would want them to do it. So they would want to have control over having the child do the chores that they want them to do, or even if they have the child do chores at all, they want the control over the say-so over that. Number 3 would be gaslighting. So we've all heard about gaslighting, talking about in relation to narcissists or even just toxic people gaslighting you. So, and we know that this is someone that makes you feel like what you know happened, you've seen it, you know it for a fact, and they want to mess with your reality, make you feel like that didn't happen, you didn't see that, that's not how it actually was. And it kind of they will also tell you like, oh, you're insecure, or you're too sensitive, you're jumping to conclusions, things like that, to make you feel like you're crazy or you didn't see or know what you know to be true. So number 4 would be playing the victim. So we have a lot of people that play the victim. They have a victim mentality. They like to stay in that victim role, whether we know it or not. Everybody, I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people have once in their life played the victim. It's just all about you staying in that mindset. Most people don't stay in that mindset. Most people don't use it to try to run game or manipulate people. But there's a large amount of people that do. And they play the victim to gain sympathy. And it can be something like they're late coming home. So they'll tell you, oh, I was late because somebody cut me off in traffic and people don't know how to drive and it's everybody else's fault that was in traffic, and this is the reason why I'm late because of everybody else. Or it could be you had plans to hang out with another couple and your partner doesn't want to anymore. So now, I had a bad day at work and this terrible thing happened at work, and that terrible thing, like one thing after another, just happened all day, and I just feel so bad. I got a headache. I just want to lay down. I don't want to do anything. So now because they know you want them to go, their thought process is, she or he won't go without me because I don't want to go. So that's them trying to control the narrative of, if you go hang out, if he goes hang out with the people that you have plans with, and because he doesn't want to go, then neither one of you guys are gonna go. So, or if she doesn't want to go, then neither one of you guys are gonna go because they had such a bad day. They don't want to be bothered with anybody. So some of these things can, like I said, they can happen when you first meet someone, or they could be happening in your relationship and you not know it. If you feel like some of these things are happening and you're in a new relationship, then it might be a good idea for you to just pull back a little bit so that you can see if this is what's actually going on. And I would also say, if you're in a long-term relationship and you feel like some of these, you've been dealing with some of these manipulative phrases, then it's okay to go and talk to someone. Talk to people that you know really care about you and love you, or even talk to a therapist so that you can have a neutral opinion, like someone that doesn't know you, someone that doesn't know them, and they can give you an opinion about what they think might be going on from what you're telling them. But you just want to make sure you keep yourself safe mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. All of that contributes to you having a healthy life. So you just want to keep yourself first. And like I said, if you need help, definitely go talk to someone. Try BetterHelp. Try a friend, try a family member, but make sure you trust them. Make sure that they actually care about you and they want the best for you.